did my topic on the effect of African Americans on television and the negative images that are portrayed. My general purpose is for you to look at your African American television shows and see how we can help change those images of African American shows. Have you ever looked at some of your favorite shows and noticed that African Americans are being depicted in a negative or demeaning way? Well, in 2013, Oxygen was supposed to produce All My Baby's Mama's show, but it was later pulled by petition because it gave such a bad image of the African American culture. Children learn by example, whether it's fictional or true, false or supportive. How can African Americans be respected due to the media that is shown? I never see shows on Google that you can Google called Caucasian crime and drama. But if you Google African American crime and drama, you can find many shows linked to it. You can show African Americans history. We have much of it. But the shows that are being depicted now pass judgment on African Americans. We all have been confronted with some very uncomfortable things about our culture. But a 30-minute series on African American cultures is based on media embarrassment. Hinduistic times, viewers' impact could be negative from facial, clothing, and gestures. Teen pregnancies show is an example of how gestures, facial, and clothing have negative impacts on television. Deegan's has also an article on the reality series and how race is affected. We have to be fed up and control our media. If we have no support for media, there is no show. You can start to vote for your shows. If we put a petition together, just like all the petitioners did on All My Baby's Mamas, we can control the images that our children see. Richard Bryars also did an article on public humility of different cultures. It's funny how we have made media a multi-million-dollar business off of the television. What we should do is get together and partition shows that depict African Americans in a negative light. Can you watch your shows with other nationalities without being embarrassed? Television depicts people and draws conclusions on African Americans before they are even known or even seen. Just like an example of judging a book by its cover. Families sit down and want to watch shows that show culture, that show love, and show family. How can we do that with all the negative images? We want things that stimulate our children for growth and for the future. If we continue to support these shows, we will continue to see them. Laura Mufflin reveals, if we do not support these shows, they will fail. And if we fail, we do not see them. Or is the media wanting African Americans to thrive on violence? In conclusion, I would like you to look at how African Americans are being viewed. What are the effects? How can we help? And we should challenge the media to put up pictures that value African American families, the culture, and our history. TV is a box. It should not be viewed to give example of African American life, whether it's based on true life or fictional. Once we realize the problem of the issue of television, which is depicting African American people in a negative light, we can make better decisions on how we draw conclusions on what is viewed. Again, I would like you to persuade you to look at how African American shows are viewed and the impact on our country, our culture, and the children that watch TV all the time. We owe it to these kids to do just that.